Hi, everyone.
Hi, Tina.
Hi. Thanks for coming to my presentation.
You're welcome.
These are my co-workers, and they're helping me with my final piece to oral communications. And the topic of this speech is my childhood dreams. Give me a moment here so I can find what I need. And I'm very sorry. And here we go. So, for those of you that don't know me, The Wizard of Oz is my very favorite movie since I was a little girl, and I'm 54 years old now, and it still has meaning to me that other people don't have. One of the things I love about Judy Garland in the movie was that somehow I resonated with her, and I came to find out why. And I'll go through that with you. So, what did I want to be when I grew up? Well, believe it or not, I had big plans to be a flight attendant. I always wanted to leave home and explore the world and just go wherever I could. But I never knew why I always wanted to be a flight attendant, but I just knew that I just wanted to go somewhere, just fly away and be somewhere like, maybe an exotic island or see the world and make a lot of money. That was my dream. And I was hoping that would happen. And then as life went on and I got older, that wasn't in the plan. So Dorothy and I, as I said before, we have a lot in common. Dorothy wanted to leave home too. And she had her suitcase, and once upon a time, I had my suitcase too. I wasn't sure where I was going, but I just knew that I needed to go somewhere. And it all goes back to my childhood and how I didn't have a very good childhood. And I always wanted to escape my childhood. And I think that's one of the reasons why The Wizard of Oz was always part of my childhood, my fantasy, my imagination. And one of the reasons why I resonated with that movie, and just made me think about things as I grew up in life, about leaving, being a stewardess and leaving and flying and getting away from it all. And I love Dorothy. But, as you know, that it wasn't in the cards, and something else was planned for me that I had no idea about. So what happened was before I got to enjoy that time of my life, I got married unexpectedly because there was a little one coming. And that kind of stopped everything as far as my childhood dreams were concerned. But I did get married. And I did have actually 3 children after that. And I left home and I became my own person. And I think that was really something that I was longing for. I wasn't sure what it was I was trying to find. As Dorothy, she wasn't sure what she was trying to find either. And Somewhere Over the Rainbow was always a song I sung, and that always made me think about things throughout my lifetime, that there's got to be something better on the other side of this, whatever I'm going through. Even if it wasn't a spiritual journey, it was something that I was going through at the time. And I embraced the fact that I was becoming a mother. I embraced it so much that I did find my pot of gold. The fact that I have a family with children and grandchildren was something that I never thought of when I was my childhood dreams. It was something that I never thought that I really would ever have, but I never looked back, and I never stopped. I never stopped that feeling of the want and need that my family gives me. I forgot about being a stewardess altogether because I figured out finally what it was that I needed. I needed love, and I needed acceptance, and I needed just the embrace, the family life that I never really had as a child. So through this all, as it came out, this was my greatest joy. My pot of gold, my husband, my children, their spouses, and my grandchildren. As it states, they've taken me to places that I've never been, and they're the best thing that ever happened to me in the world. So in conclusion, I'd like to just say that even though your childhood dreams might not come to fruition, there are plans for you that you don't know. And at the end of the rainbow, you will find your pot of gold. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, was that good?